Hey there, moneymakers and world changers. Welcome to your channel name, where we make finance fun, simple, and, get this, good for the planet. Today, we're diving into something super exciting, sustainable investing. That's right, how you can make your money work for causes you care about, like saving the environment, supporting communities, or fighting for a better future, all while growing your wealth. Sounds like a win-win, right? Stick with me for the next hour and a half, and I'll show you how to do it, with some jaw-dropping stories of entrepreneurs who've made millions by investing in a better world. Plus, we'll break it all down in plain English. No finance degree required. Let's get started. So, what the heck is sustainable investing? Don't worry, it's not some fancy Wall Street jargon. It's just a way of putting your money into companies or projects that do good for the world while still aiming to make a profit. Think of it like planting a seed. You're growing your wealth, but you're also growing a better future. Sustainable investing usually focuses on three big areas, called ESG for short. That stands for environmental, social, and governance. Let's break it down. Environmental. This is about investing in stuff that helps the planet. Think solar energy, clean water projects, or companies making electric cars. It's like giving Mother Earth a big hug with your wallet. Social. This is about people. Investing in companies that treat their workers well, support diversity, or help communities, like building schools or affordable housing. Governance. This is about how companies are run. You're looking for businesses that are honest, transparent, and don't pull shady stuff like bribing officials or hiding their taxes. Why does this matter? Because your money has power. Every dollar you invest is like a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. Want cleaner air? Invest in renewable energy. Want fair workplaces? Support companies that treat their people right. And here's the best part. You don't have to choose between doing good and making money. Sustainable investing can be profitable. In fact, studies show that ESG-focused investments often perform just as well as, or better than, traditional investments. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but isn't it complicated? Nope. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started, even if you've never invested a dime before. But first, let's talk about why sustainable investing is such a big deal, and meet some rockstar entrepreneurs who've made it work. Picture this. It's 2050, and the world's a mess. Pollution's choking our cities, climate change is wreaking havoc, and inequality is through the roof. Scary, right? But here's the flip side. We can change that future, starting today, with the money in our pockets. Sustainable investing isn't just about feeling good. It's about fixing real problems. Climate change, poverty, unfair workplaces. These are things we can tackle by choosing where our money goes. Here's a crazy stat. In 2024 alone, over $1 trillion was poured into sustainable investments worldwide. That's a 1 with 12 zeros. People are waking up to the idea that their money can do more than just sit in a bank account. It can make a difference. And businesses are listening. Companies that ignore sustainability are starting to lose customers, employees, and even investors. Meanwhile, those that care about the planet and people, they're thriving. Let's talk about a real-life example. Ever heard of Patagonia? It's that outdoor clothing brand that's all about saving the planet. Their founder, Yvon Chouinard, is a total legend. Back in the 1970s, he started Patagonia because he loved climbing and wanted gear that didn't trash the environment. But he went way beyond that. Patagonia uses recycled materials, donates 1% of its sales to environmental causes, and even tells customers, don't buy this jacket, to fight overconsumption. Crazy, right? Here's the kicker. Patagonia is not just a feel-good story. It's a money-making machine. In 2022, Yvon gave away the entire company, worth $3 billion, to a trust and nonprofit to fight climate change. But even before that, Patagonia was raking in over $1 billion a year in sales. Investors who backed Patagonia early on didn't just help the planet, they made bank. That's sustainable investing in action. Good for the world, good for your wallet. Another awesome example? Elon Musk and Tesla. Yeah, I know, Elon's a polarizing guy, but hear me out. Back in 2003, he bet big on electric cars when everyone thought gas guzzlers would rule forever. Tesla wasn't just about making cool cars, it was about cutting carbon emissions and fighting climate change. Investors who got in early, like those who bought Tesla stock at $7 in 2010, saw it skyrocket to over $400 by 2021. That's life-changing money, all while pushing for a cleaner planet. These stories show us something powerful. Sustainable investing isn't just for tree huggers or billionaires. It's for anyone who wants to make money and make a difference. So, how do you get in on this? Let's break it down step by step. All right, let's get practical. You don't need to be a Wall Street wizard to start sustainable investing. Whether you've got $100 or $100,000, there's a way to make your money work for good causes. Here's your beginner-friendly guide to getting started, broken into 5 easy steps. First things first, figure out what matters to you. Are you passionate about clean energy, ending poverty, supporting ethical businesses? Your values will guide where you put your money. For example, if you're all about saving the oceans, you might invest in companies working on plastic-free packaging or sustainable fishing. Write down your top 3 causes. Seriously, grab a pen right now. This will keep you focused. Next, do a little homework. But don't worry, it's not like high school math. You're looking for investments labeled as ESG funds, green bonds, or impact investments. These are funds or projects designed to do good while making money. You can find them through investment apps like Robinhood, Wealthfront, or Betterment, which often have filters for sustainable options. Or check out ETFs, exchange-traded funds, like the iShares ESG MSCI USA Leaders ETF. Sounds fancy, but it's just a bundle of stocks from companies that score high on ESG. Pro tip, look for funds with clear reports on their impact. For example, some funds will tell you exactly how much carbon they've reduced or how many jobs they've created. Websites like Morningstar or Sustainalytics rate investments based on their ESG performance. It's like a report card for how good a company is for the world. You don't need a ton of cash to start. Many apps let you invest with as little as $10. The key is to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your money across different ESG funds or companies, like one in clean energy, one in healthcare, and one in ethical tech. That way, if one doesn't do well, the others can balance it out. Think of it like ordering a pizza with different toppings. You get a little bit of everything. If all this feels overwhelming, you can team up with a financial advisor who specializes in sustainable investing. They're like your personal money coach, helping you pick the best options for your goals. Look for advisors certified in ESG investing. Many offer free consultations. Or if you're a DIY type, stick with those user-friendly apps we mentioned. Once you've invested, keep an eye on 2 things, your money and your impact. Most ESG funds send regular updates on how your investments are doing, like how many tons of CO2 you've helped avoid or how many communities you've supported. Plus, you'll see your portfolio grow over time. It's like watching your garden bloom, except it's your bank account and the planet. Now let's pause for a quick reality check. Investing always has risks, sustainable or not. Prices can go up and down, and you might not make millions overnight. But by starting small, diversifying, and sticking with it, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. And you're helping the world while you're at it. Pretty cool, huh?